Wayanad landslides tragedy. Massive landslides have struck at various hilly areas in the Mepadi region in Kerala's Wayanad district early on Tuesday, leaving hundreds of people suspected to be trapped. As per the latest numbers, around over 150, supposedly 156 people have died in the landslides that have occurred. The landslides occurred between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. yesterday, primarily impacting the areas of Mundakai and Churalmal. The devastation has been extensive, with emergency responders facing significant obstacles in assessing the affected zones. The utter devastation in the district of Wayanad has left difficulty for also the disaster relief teams to rescue more and more people possible. The situation in Mundakai is particularly dire as blocked roads and unstable terrain on the region have made it challenging for the rescue workers to reach those in need for help. Joining me on the broadcast is my correspondent, my colleague Ramesh at this point. Ramesh, the devastation in Wayanad continues to bring grim news, while the toll has been mounting ever since the landslide have actually impacted severely in the various villages of Wayanad. Well, the death toll continues to mount, but the rescue operations, I believe, are still currently underway, as even the leaders of the state are also reaching out to the people in need at the moment to carry out the emergency efforts at the earliest.
Yes, Simran, the rescue operations continued since morning. The NDRF and other teams reached the Mundakai village, where a lot of people still in the position to seeking the help. Rescued in a tea plantation around 80 workers who are all from northern India, and the team, NDRF team, reaching the people to rescue them and saving their life and getting them into the safer place. They are in debris, lot of bodies found one after one. So far, the death toll reached to 158 plus, and the rescue operations still continue. The army and other teams which came from neighboring states, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, also joined hand with the NDRF team. It's a big boost for the rescue team, Simran.
All right, Ramesh, as the rescue and the relief operations are currently underway, the death toll also continues to mount. Well, good news will be expected only when then the rescue operations will be continued and completed. Joining me on the broadcast is BJP spokesperson at this point while we are discussing the Kerala killer tragedy. Joining me right now is the BJP spokesperson Anil Antony over the death toll that has been mounting in the Kerala killer tragedy, where landslides have triggered major challenges for the rescue operations. Mr. Antony, we appreciate you joining us on the broadcast, where the Kerala massive landslides have created problems and a statewide emergency sort of a disaster that has led many trapped, and still a lot more are suspected to be missing, while the authorities on the ground are continuously working round the clock to safeguard as many lives as possible, Mr. Antony. But the situation right now continues to get worse. Was this something that the authorities at the state level were actually required to be prepared for?
Thank you, Simran. So, the current landslides in Kerala, this disaster is the largest of its kind ever. And this is a time for the whole state to be together and uplift our people. So our Prime Minister as well as the central government is taking stock of the situation. Yesterday itself, the central government has announced 50,000 for every victim, and over 2 lakhs for the families of all the victims who had been killed by the landslides. Right now, SDRF, NDRF, Army, the Air Force, they are all deployed to assist the people. The Prime Minister has also spoken to the Chief Minister, and whatever assistance could be given by the central government is given from here. This is a time for everybody to be together, and this is not. And we are all trying our level best to ensure that people are uplifted. But there have
Yes,
been
Mr.
serious
Antony,
lapses,
I believe understandable. BJP's National General Secretary is with us, Mr. Anil Antony. I would like to also understand, as per the centre's also assistance to Kerala. Now we see, of course, apart from the politics, what needs to be done, as you're also rightly saying, at this given point, it needs to be done in a united collaborative effort as far as the centre and the state efforts are concerned. Because remember, over 150 lives have been lost. This is a tragedy that which was unprecedented as well. But right now, the authorities, the IAF has also been deployed at the ground level right now to ascertain that how many lives are being lost and to safeguard as many lives as possible, Mr. Antony.
So, like I already said, the armed forces as well as disaster management forces are all deployed there to assist the people. And this is and at this moment, the central government wants to ensure that people are uplifted. We don't want to do any finger pointing now. But we also should remember the fact that, like in 2018, Kerala had the worst ever flood at that point of time, where it was called the 100-year flood, which was a disastrous event. Almost 30,000 crores worth of properties plus hundreds of people were killed then also. 2019 was repeated. So we need to look into the reasons why the state authorities are not able to. They know that there is a issue there, and why they are not acting to ensure that this doesn't keep happening again and again. But so those are all questions which are there. But at the same time, at this moment, we don't want to do any finger pointing. We want to ensure that we will work with the state government to ensure that the people there get relief, and we save as many lives as possible. We rehabilitate as many lives as possible. That is our only priority.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.